Hello viewers, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to see what is marketing. What is marketing? Is it restricted to only organizations? No. Everybody is doing marketing in this world. Each individual is involved in the activity of marketing. For instance, a student, after completing the course, he tries to sell himself to an organization. That is what we call self-marketing. We try to market ourselves based on our qualification, experience. We try to sell ourselves to an organization. That is individual self-marketing. In countries like India, when marriages are mostly arranged marriages, both bride and bridegroom market themselves in the marriage market. How to get a good life partner? In search of a good life partner, they are try to market themselves so that to attract a good life partner, to get a good life partner. In fact, there are so many marriage alliances making companies. They make it as a business also. So marketing is not restricted to companies alone, organization alone, but marketing is a wider concept which everybody in this world is doing. But what we are going to discuss in the coming episodes is regarding marketing done by organizations. In fact, Peter Drucker says organizations are a social arm, social organ. Like we have so many organs in our body, each doing a specific purpose. Organizations, according to Peter Drucker, are social organs. There are so many social organs like a fire station, police station, a religious temple, church, mosque, corporation. There are so many social organs. Even a family, each with a specific purpose. Like that, organizations also are social organs with a specific purpose. What is their specific purpose? They are producing goods and services for the consumption of the society. That is their social purpose. That is the purpose for which each organization exists, to produce goods and services and offer them for the consumption of the society. In that process, they earn profit. Profit is only a byproduct. The main purpose is to serve society by producing goods and services and thereby earn profit. So, from this perspective, Philip Kotler defines marketing as a social process or societal process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating, offering, and freely exchanging products and services of value with others. This is the definition of marketing given by the great marketing guru Philip Kotler. So, marketing is a societal process of producing goods and services for the consumption of society. These goods and services are offered for exchange, for money value. On one hand, we have organizations involved in producing goods and services. On the other hand, we have people with needs and wants. That is what we call market. The organizations produce goods and services and sell it to the people in exchange for money value. This is how we consider marketing as a system. Then there is a feedback. Organization trying to get feedback from customers, people regarding their satisfaction level. Then the organization communicate to the people, to the market, the availability of the product, features, price, etc., etc. That is what we call communication. So this is how a marketing is viewed as a system. Here we would like to differentiate between two. One is marketing concept and concepts of marketing. What is marketing concept and what are concepts of marketing? Marketing concept, like we will discuss later, product concept, production concept, marketing concept, selling concept, marketing concept. That is what we call the fundamental philosophy of marketing, marketing philosophy. But what do you mean by concepts of marketing? These concepts of marketing are very fundamental for the marketing. What are those concepts? Okay. Concepts of marketing. What are those concepts? What we call core concepts of marketing. Core concepts of marketing are needs, wants, and demands, products or offering, value and satisfaction, exchange and transactions, relationship and networks, marketing channel, supply chain, competition, marketing environment. All these are called, including segmenting and targeting, segmenting, targeting, and positioning, what we call STP. These are called fundamental concepts of marketing. We will discuss these concepts one by one in a later stage. The whole marketing philosophy rests on these concepts. First, needs and wants. What do you mean by a need? A need is a fundamental deprivation of some basic requirement. Psychologists classify needs into bodily needs, basic needs, psychological needs, esteem needs, social needs, self actualization needs, like that. These needs are fundamental for marketers, marketing itself. Because without need, you cannot market any product or service. That is why they say need pre-exists marketers. Need is already there. Some needs are visible, some needs are dormant. Marketers' part is to activate sometimes the dormant needs. But needs pre-exist. Marketers cannot create a need. Need is already there. Need for food, need for shelter, need for cloth, need for water, thirsty. Basic needs. Imagine the number of organizations involved in satisfying these basic needs alone. The value of them. How many organizations are involved in food production, textile, cloth, shelter, offering houses? Huge. Innumerable organizations are involved in satisfying these basic needs of the customer. We have ready to cook food. All these are trying to satisfy the basic needs of food requirement. Even famous companies like soft drink manufacturers, Coke, Pepsi, the volume of their operations, they exist to satisfy a basic need of thirsty. Nothing else. Just to satisfy the basic need of thirsty. Requirement of something to quench your thirst. In that they offer a product so that you like that. Then what is want? Want is specific requirement. Need is fundamental. Want is something specific satisfier. My need is food. But my want is, I want KFC, chicken, or some ambur, biryani, or some Punjab, Delhi, South Indian meals. Specific satisfier of the need is called want. My need is cloth, but my want is brand. Marketers are trying to create wants. So these needs, wants, without them there cannot be a demand. These create a demand. But demand is there, need is there. But if there is no purchasing power, marketers cannot produce, cannot sell the products in the absence of purchasing power. So marketers' role is also sometimes to infuse purchasing power into the customer. That is why they offer easy installment scheme, zero down payment, just to infuse the purchasing power. Right now, the customers don't have the purchasing power. But marketers want, because without purchasing power, they cannot sell the product. They want to create the purchasing power. Maybe by arranging some tie-up with the organizations, financial organizations, banks or financial institutions by offering sometimes no interest EMI because their intention is to sell the product. No interest, the customers don't have the purchasing power. How to give them power so that they can sell the product? So needs, wants and demands. These are the fundamental for any product or service, for selling any product or service. So, what is the scope of marketing? What we can market in this world? As I said earlier, it is not restricted to organization alone. Each individual, each one of us is doing the marketing activity at some point of time. But what is the scope of marketing? What are the things we can market in this world? That is what scope means. What are the scope of marketing? What is that we can market in this world? What is the scope of marketing? By scope of marketing, what we mean is what we can market in this world. We can market anything as long as there is a need and want. You can market anything. It is not restricted to goods alone. Organizations are producing goods. Some organizations are not producing goods but offering services. Healthcare, educational service, tourism service, entertainment service, consultancy service. It's not a product, it's a service. So they can market their service. Then they can market experience, entertainment, circus, a music concert. What do we get in a music concert? We get experience. Organizations are trying to organize events, musical events, Carnatic music, and put tickets. Then what do we get by going there? Just experience, nothing else. When we come out of that concert hall, we don't carry anything. We have only our experience. Then persons, the market. Nowadays, image builders are there. Each one is trying to market. Each one of us is trying to market the society, the marriage market, the job market. We try to sell ourselves. Then market properties, lands and buildings. You can market. Information. Companies are offering information services. They collect data and then sell the data, information. They provide analyzed data to the companies. Events. There are marketing companies which try to sell events organizing. They organize events, nothing else. We call it event marketers. Then places. Countries are involved in marketing the tourist places in the country. God's own country, Kerala, trying to market, saying God's own country. Each have a tagline. Tamil Nadu trying to market the tourist places of temples. Gujarat, India, as a country, trying to market the places, tourist places in our country. Call it incredible, India. Then organizations are trying to create a positive image in the minds of the customers about the organization, not about a particular product, but the organization itself as an image. An organization which cares about environment, which cares about society, which cares about people well-being, health, try to market, create an image, public image in the minds of the people about the organization itself. Then ideas we can market, concepts we can market. Politicians are trying to market through ideas. In fact, in New Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal successfully marketed the idea of corruptionless government, corruptionless governance for the past nearly 10 years, 7 years almost. He is able to, because why he was able to successfully market the concept of corruptionless governance. In fact, our Prime Minister used this concept of development as a marketing concept. Whether it materialized or not, that is a different. But politicians, they try to market ideas. In fact, our father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, is a successful marketer because he was able to market the concept of non-violence, idea of non-violence, to win the freedom to the entire mass, mostly illiterate. What a successful marketer he should have been. People followed, accepted it as a concept. We can win the freedom without violence. Non-violence method. Truth and ahimsa. The ideas Mahatma Gandhi successfully conveyed to the words or marketed to the world, not in terms of any reward, but in the for the reward of the benefit to the society. Still we are talking about the concept of non-violence, ahimsa and truth. He made people to think in terms of these ideas. So anything can be marketed in this world as long as there is need and there are wants. As I said, what is the difference between marketing concepts and concepts of marketing? Concepts of marketing are the basic ideas in marketing. Marketing concept is the fundamental philosophy of marketing. We are going to see in the next episodes the other concepts, sometimes mentioned as eros of marketing. Product concept, production concept, selling concept, marketing concept, relationship marketing concept. Now we have evolved into relationship marketing concept now. We will see in the coming episodes each concept in detail. Thank you for your patient listening. We will meet in the next episode. Thank you very much.